Welcome to another Jurassic Park video. Making a Jeep into a Jurassic Park Jeep. Definitely not the right colour just at the moment. And the sun is right in my eyes. Come in three parts. You got your metal bracket that I've sort of brushed down and painted with a bit of hammerite. That bolts obviously to something under the floor, mostly one of the chassis rails or something. You then got the pretty side step, which is a continuation of this. So we remove that one. That plugs into where the thing, and it joins, nearly technically joins up. It doesn't actually join up because it sort of has like a curved finish on it. That goes on. And then you have a little pretty sort of insert step that goes in here, which stays black. All this will get painted the official Jurassic Park grey or whatever it is, which we'll get to at some point. But the first thing we've got to do is try and take this step off. And even see how it is. I haven't even looked. Hunter's chicken for tea. What are you having? Well, that came off easier than I thought. Bit of squirt of oil. And yeah, 17mm spanners and sockets. Did seem like maybe the front ones were a little bit rusty. There is definitely some repair to be done in the front of the floor. Someone's even put some weird spacer in for no reason. So yeah, that'll have to be looked at. But what we want to do first is just see where the new bracket bolts to. Get this one on the stick these on eBay, see if we can get 10 of them. And yeah, brilliant. So let's. What I don't know is which step is which at the moment. So this could be the right one, it could be the left one, or the right one, or the right one, or the wrong one. This will be the other one. Back in a second, guys. Yeah, that's why there's a space on that one, because that's the front one's meant to be that. These are angled brackets to take, so they don't need spacers. So yeah, okay, so these will bolt through exactly the same holes. We just don't have much. We definitely are going to need to repair the front, but I'm going to get it bolted on there just to see. Even though it's a test fit, I'm just going to put some copper grease on things, just in case. Well, I might as well do it now. Alrighty. Well, that went on the end. I did a little bit of fettling on the set, which I suspect I shouldn't have needed to do really if I digged a bit more. But it was just catching on a little bit of one of the cross braces on the body. Yeah, don't worry about the rust on the door. That's going to go at some point once we paint over it. So yeah, that's on. Definitely need to repair the floor, but I think actually having this step in is going to help me do that. So we have to do that from the inside, and then we can take the step back off again and work on that. But yeah, this is all just test fitting. Next thing we need to do now is try and figure out how to take this plastic end bit off and then put the new one on, which maybe there's more holes to be drilled. It'd be interesting to see how that's actually mounted. Let's see if I can get that off without breaking it. Okay, I've started to realise why I nipped a little bit, because it wasn't fitting quite right. The step is because the step wasn't actually in the right position. As you can see there, look, the gap. So the holes in the floor, which you think are maybe factory, maybe they were, and something's happened. But they did definitely seem to very line up with these ones. Obviously doesn't. That's sort of sitting on the step perfectly. So the whole side step needs to go in, which makes sense because I had to trim a washer as well because it seemed a bit close to the side of the inner seals. You live and learn, don't you? So yeah, don't make my mistake. Double check things first a little bit. But yeah, I had to do one thing or another first. I wouldn't have known. Maybe if I'd got this side step bolted on, but you can't really bolt this side step on because we're going to have to drill some new holes. This had some little studs on it, or nuts and bolts. I had to grind one of them off. And they go through the holes at the front there. Obviously there's some holes at the back here and along the side here, which have all gone. So we're going to have to drill some holes in the bodywork at some point. No, they don't want to see your car. We're on. We're on! Action, Deanna. Do you want to be on camera? No. So we've re-drilled the mounting bracket. So it's much flusher now. I'll put some measurements up just in case anybody wants to do it, but it's just like half a centimetre. So that's what we should have done to start with. Haven't drilled all the holes yet, but we just put 2 on at the moment just to get the positioning. So that looks good. This step clips in. This has actually still got some studs on it. The other one doesn't. Plastic studs, they normally snap off. And so basically what I want to do now is maybe drill through and put these nuts on. That holds that all together. And then I'm thinking on these ones of using our stainless bolts that I'm using on the Frank and put riv nuts in. Yeah, I think I'm going to use riv nuts. Anyway, let's bolt that up. Okay, we've drilled the 4 holes, steps bolted on. Still need to do our riv nuts on these for the moment, but I wanted to get that on first to then define the position. We're running out of time, so we might try and take the step off the other side, but yeah, that's it for one side. So I'm definitely thinking riv nuts will be good, and the stainless steel M6 bolts to hold it on. But yeah, not too bad. One step closer. Okay, nearly running out of time. We've moved that, so if anybody wants any side steps for a YJ, let me know. Floor's a lot better this side, but again, definitely the holes are in the wrong position for what we need. But we've learned from the previous side now, so what we do, we know how far away the step has to be. So we'll get that mounted up, drill new holes, and everything should go a lot smoother. We'll bring the old riv nut tool down next time, and we can riv nut that, so we know how that comes off as well. And yeah, short video. I'll see if I can get time to add the other side to the video before I upload, but you just never know. Otherwise this is the end. If not, anyway, thank you to all the patrons again.